what to expect in post-diagnostic sessions. If you've opted to have some post-diagnostic sessions following your autism diagnosis, there are several options to choose from, which we discussed in the previous video. And this video is to give you a brief idea of what to expect in those sessions, depending on which choice you've made. So the individual sessions are exactly that. They're very individual, they're bespoke, they are tailored to you. We can cover many topics and it is all centered around your needs and your support that you've requested. Some examples of that would be maybe employment support, strategies to cope with things such as sensory input or anxiety, etc. It's entirely up to you. With the group sessions, it's important to mention straight away that the two facilitators of the group, who are myself and my colleague Sarah, we're also both autistic ourselves. So we're both late diagnosed autistic. So we've both been through the same process that anybody attending the group or the individual sessions have been through as well. And it's important to note that in the group setting, even though there's up to 8 people there, and initially all of these people are going to be strangers, everybody in the room is autistic. So everybody is in the same boat and everybody is equally anxious about attending a group, initially full of people they've not met before. So you will not be alone if you feel anxious about first attending a group. And what happens all the time with feedback is that people who were initially anxious at the thought of attending a group almost unanimously say that they benefited hugely from attending and are glad that they went ahead and tried it. We would love to take credit, but it's not actually anything that myself and my colleague do. It's enabling late diagnosed autistic people to be together, often for the first time, at least knowingly, and benefiting from each other's experience and feeling less isolated, and also getting a lot of validation along the way. So the groups, each session covers a different topic, and within that session we cover multiple topics as well. It's a different topic every week for the 6 weeks, and some examples of that would be disclosure, it would be employment and employment advice and the Equality Act and occupational health assessments, educational settings. We also talk about sensory, so we talk about hypersensitivity. We talk about things like interoception. We also talk about experiences following a diagnosis. For many people, that roller coaster ride that many people feel like they're going through, when mood can often take a dip unexpectedly, often multiple times for a while. We cover all of those topics and many more, including some of the most requested topics that we get, such as fatigue, differences in communication and things like that. It's all done in a very, very relaxed and informal style. And as I said, everybody in the room is autistic, so there's no worries or concerns about social etiquette, about interrupting people or things like that, which is often a nice refreshing change for people, which they do comment on afterwards. If you want to have more information about what's involved in any of the options, again, look at our post-diagnostic page on the website, where it's broken down into sections to help you make the decision that's right for you. And you're free to change your mind about which option to go for, right up to the point of being booked in for your post-diagnostic sessions. So just because you've requested a certain waiting list, you are free to change your mind when we do contact you when you get to the top of the list.